Stop your shaving and start your raving. We're back with another SEO makeover where we comb through a website to help bring out the most spiffing, Google head-turning SEO beauty on the prowl. So let's get underway and get our makeover session on and help turn this website into a beaut.
Business excelling at utilizing these tips and tools we're covering today.
How am I looking? Why, thank you. But let's shift our gaze to just bricks and whip up some 2021 Harry Standers in-style treatments. Now, let's talk about just bricks themselves. So I'm on this website now, and what I really like about it is I like how you can immediately kind of see everything that's going on here. I know exactly what they do. I love a good niche business. So I'm already in good standing. Now, the first thing that I would want to do is pull up SEMrush. Just give me an indication of where everything's at. And from pulling this up, I can see they're paying a lot for paid ads. However, their organic has been really tanking over the past year or so. And so it's my job to figure out what's causing that and how we can get that to a sleek new look in 2021. So the first thing that I would like to call out here is there's no real way of getting to these different categories, right? So there's about information, can't find the Lego sets, sell used Lego toys and contact. But there's this whole top categories section that I never would have known. As a user first coming to this website, I'm like, where can I actually buy this stuff? I have to scroll down below the fold just to find the categories. Once I found them, it's all well and good. I can jump into these categories. I can then head into different things. But if I want to go to these sections, I have to scroll down all the way through all these different categories. There's no simple way of finding exactly what I want. Having just a simple categories next to the about here would solve that whole problem and also help with the internal linking across that whole site, because Google would better understand the layout and the format of that website. Now, I can evidence that by just doing a site command. Now, I can do a site command, site justbricks.com.au, and I can see the different things that come up. Now, what I'm seeing is a lot of different pages, registration, and different things coming up here. Now, if I head to the 6th, 7th page over here, what's really interesting is, unfortunately, in Australia, Sydney is currently in lockdown, and you can see that evidenced by this big banner up here. Now, also, unfortunately, Google is picking that up and indexing that. So if I'm looking at this site, I can see an immediate tank, right? I can see that drop pretty much as soon as that started happening, because Google's like, well, what the hell's this Sydney nonsense going on here? We don't understand. And now they're using that for all of their meta descriptions over here, which is really unfortunate and really sad, because they're just being hit by this COVID, and now they're having to deal with this as well. So my idea here would be to not include that as so above the fold. I would put that as a pop-up or something. Not that I love pop-ups, but it would be a lot better than have this as indexed content that Google's looking at straight away to get a context of what the page is about. So please, please, please tidy that up. The last style tip I have for you to finally get that hair, those nails, everything looking as swish as possible is to add a blog. Right now, I love the niche relevance, and I love that you've got these call outs here, but I actually don't know much about you as a brand, what you do, your expertise, your authority. And Google doesn't either. So when we talk about EAT principles, we want to know expertise, authority, and trust. Now, I understand that we're selling Lego, but what makes it, why should I buy from you, not just jump on eBay? What makes you guys special? What is it about Lego that I should be interested in? What are these different things like Galaxy Squad, and why should I be engaged by those different sets of Lego? I discovered on this site you can buy little lights for Lego and like showcase it on like a stand. How cool is that? Never would have known about it. If that stuff's in a blog, not only does it position you as the expert in your field, but users discover new things about you. Google loves to see it because they do really want to promote that. So they're really the three things that I would improve for you guys. Those in fixing the way that the blogs work, so adding some blogs, fixing that above the fold content, and also just having a look at the site command, because a lot of this stuff, even pages are appearing, the pagination's going all wrong here. This needs to be canonicalized. That's kind of a fourth tip, but let's just sneak that one in the three. And all those different things need to be addressed, as well as, of course, adding that navigation so that people can navigate that site a little bit easier. This has got great bones, but it's clear that whatever's doing the SEO right now is just missing the mark at that 5%. But if you can get that 5% back, instead of downwards trending, you're going to see a strong upwards trend, which is what we love to see. So there you have it. With these SEO sell-on treatments, Google will be more likely to give you the attention you've worked so hard to achieve. After all, the current fashion trend is to make Google go Oogle. All right, that was pretty terrible, but I was pretty proud when I came up with that. Anyway, that's my SEO beauty tips for this glorious session. Harry Sanders, Master SEO Stylist, cut.